welcome back. Today's video is a look at the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and basically the reason why I'm filming this video is because it was supposed to go in my August favorites video and I forgot. How I could forget this magical palette, I don't know, but I did, so let's take a look at it today. Now, everybody that has been watching me for a while knows that I have a probably not so healthy obsession with this palette. Like, if I ever lost it or if it broke, I would immediately go out and get another one. I've used this one in a ton of tutorials, and the shades in this one are all pretty warm, so that is the deal with that. But as far as the Lorac Pro 2 palette, they have gone with a cooler toned palette. The colors in here are just as amazing as in the original, and the texture of course is the same. It is phenomenally smooth and buttery and just glides on the eye. So in this palette you're getting 16 shadows just like the other one. So now that I have this palette and I have the Lorac Pro 1, I honestly feel like I am complete. Like, if I never bought another eyeshadow palette again, I think I'd be okay with that. Granted, I'm sure I'm gonna want to buy more, but you know what I mean. This, between the two of them, you will have every color that you will ever need to make any eye look, minus the like crazy colors, but pretty much everything you need will be in these two palettes. But we're here to talk about this one today, so let's refocus. With these you do get 8 mattes and 8 shimmers, and the shimmers are like no other shimmers I've ever seen in my life in these two palettes. Like, seriously, Lorac, I don't know what they put in these eyeshadows. I don't know if it's like magical fairy dust or what it is, but these shimmery eyeshadows shimmer like no other eyeshadow I've ever had. I know that's kind of extreme, but if you haven't tried these and you do try them, you'll see why. So we're starting off on the lighter side. You have the color Buff, which is a pale yellow, which I love for an all over the lid color. It really just kind of gives you a nice matte lid if you're doing like a simple eye like I'm wearing today, and that's actually what I have on my lid today. You have a white shimmery, which is called Snow. That's great for like inner corner highlight. You can even throw it on the brow bone. Then you have light brown, which you guys can tell that's an amazing transitional crease color. You need something like this in your life. Then underneath that is beige, which is a kind of champagne-y shimmery color. Really like that one. And then cool gray at the top, which is another great transition color. I like to use those if I'm doing more like, I don't know, I really like pink and gray together. So if I'm doing something that's got like pink in it, or it's like a smoky eye or something like that, I will definitely gravitate towards gray for the crease. Then rose underneath that, and this one is kind of like a rose gold color. It's just beautiful. Like, you can put this on the lid and just wear it like that. Sometimes I do that. Then Nectar. Oh my god, Nectar. Okay, let me just, this one needs like its own like ramble for a minute. Nectar is such a phenomenal crease color that, like, I think it's my favorite now. For the longest, Peach Smoothie was like my #1 for the transition color, but Nectar is so good. It's like a pinky kind of almost orangey transition color, and I love it. We have Mocha underneath that, which is like kind of a brown shimmery shade. Plum at the top, which is a great deep purple. Chrome, which is a phenomenal kind of gunmetal silver. Navy, I love this color navy. It's really dark, so I can get away with using it as a liner, and you can just do so much with it. Then we have silver, which this silver is really, really good. I like it a lot. Then we have charcoal, which is a nice medium gray. Jade, which is such a pretty green. I love green eyeshadow, and I don't wear it a whole lot, but when I do wear it, it definitely will be this one. Then we have black, which is not like a complete, like super, it's not a completely super dark black. It's more of like a kind of a grayish black. And then cocoa, which is a dark shimmery brown. It's gorgeous. This palette, I just cannot say enough good things about, just like the first Lorac Pro palette. This one I believe came in at $42, which for 16 shadows, I think is a pretty good price. For the quality, it's an amazing price. Now, I will say this, I purchased the, what was that palette called? It's so insignificant that I can't even remember the full exposure. the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. I purchased that and I was so disappointed with it because the shimmery eyeshadows were full of chunky glitter and I just didn't like it. I thought it sucked and I took it back. And then I got this instead, which I don't know why I didn't just get this one to begin with because I know I love Lorac products, but I am completely over the moon over these shadows. I couldn't be happier. They are so good. And like I said, I feel so complete now that I have both palettes. Everything I need, warm, cool tones, they're all in there. So yeah, $42, available at Ulta, Sephora, I'm sure, online, all those places. And yeah, I give it a 10 out of a 10. If you guys are looking for a great neutral palette that's a little more on the cool side, definitely go with that one. Urban Decay Naked 3 palette I know was another big huge palette that was marketed as a cool tone palette, and that one I wasn't super impressed with. And if you've swatched it or you tried it, you probably will know why. The shadows just aren't, I don't know, they're not as pigmented as I thought they would be, and it was kind of a little bit of a letdown. I still love that palette, the packaging's beautiful, and I still will work with those colors, but if you're looking for a legit good quality, great quality palette that's cool tone, this is the way to go. So that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.